I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. With the echoes of Cannon Blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Los Angeles Chargers.
Mike Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
Here's Michael Badgley now to get this one started. And off we go from Tampa. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Brady now on first down. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
Well, when you're able to break a run against a cover two or a two-deep zone, safeties are back a little ways. What you're counting on is the guys taking care of business up front and then maybe climbing to the second level. That offensive lineman or tight end getting up to the second level and able to block the safety in order to create a big run.
And making those linemen work with a couple blocks. They look good doing it there. Two chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. They need about the length of the football here on first and goal.
Goal to go.
They'll try to run it in with Jones. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
The Chargers' 3-yard line.
Throwing now is Brady. And he's got his tight end, Howard. It's a Buccaneer touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
The kickoff for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. And it's caught by Jennings. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Complete to Darius Jennings.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Here's Herbert down on second down. And this one complete to Reed. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Next, the receivers helped spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
On second down, here's Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Out of the gun, Herbert. That's into the hands of Eckler. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make this a second down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Almost unstoppable on the ground there, as that one is good for 39. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Trying to punch it in with Eckler, and he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Michael Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing, because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Brady's throw there complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A little over 20 yards there, and in 2 plays, they've now moved the ball over 60 yards.
That's another.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now Brady again. This is caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs have taken the lead.
As more and more up-tempo football creeps into the NFL game, some coaches don't think time of possession matters anymore. I believe we found one of them.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
On the return, the Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Tries to hit Jennings, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Kevin Minter, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
throwing again on 2nd down. Brady, and he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tom Brady with a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
On the return, Darius Jennings. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
the Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
16 yards, a first down.
The Chargers
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Chargers.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Completes it to Jennings. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one good for 26 and a first down.
26 yards.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game. And he comes through with yet another big play.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers are able to make this a close game again.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Joey Bosa, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop.
Pick up at 13. Leads to 3rd down and 3.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. On 1st down, Brady. He completes it to Evans. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Makes the score Buccaneers 28, Chargers 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Jennings now on the return. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But it's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Herbert. Caught by Allen. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down.
First down, Chargers.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Operating from the gun, Herbert. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one.
Down.
On third down, here's Eckler. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
A 56-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one, as it's good from 56 yards out. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. The final shot before half for Brady. Buying time to his left. Looking downfield for Godwin. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 42. He'll hand off here to Eckler. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football, because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. From the 50, here's Herbert. Open man, it's Allen. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. Running on 1st down, Eckler. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Now a man open down the middle of the field, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
The Charger ball carrier. He was brought down by Shaq Barrett. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Bucs 11.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. Flushed out right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. From the gun, Herbert. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Then we got to give a little tip of the cap for the defense there. Zone coverage, locked it in tight, made it really difficult because they tried the crossing route against it, and it worked for a completion, but you have to know where the sticks are on 3rd down. Didn't get beyond them, no pickup.
Michael Badgley to kick off.
After the made field goal, Badgley back out there for the kickoff.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And this is now a 1-point game.
Makes the score Buccaneers 28. Chargers.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Now Brady to try again after the pick 6. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
At the 43-yard line.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones, 57 yards. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. And the lead will grow by 1 more.
Makes the score Buccaneers 35. Chargers 27. Bradley Pinion the kickoff.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Jennings now on the return. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
Buccaneers.
Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw, a free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Jennings now on the return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going, and they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. He was looking for Mike Williams that time, and it's 3rd and short.
Incomplete.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
And 3 yards to go.
Herbert on 3rd down now. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, 65 yards. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit. Badgley on for the extra point. And this one's back to an 8-point game. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Badgley now to kick this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. Ogunbowale elects to not bring it out. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46.
The tackle by
Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. On the delay, Jones. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11 at the 41.
At the Chargers' 41-yard line.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And good pursuit yet again by the Chargers as they stuff them behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. So here we go, Charles, third down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock moving here.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Well, clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. You ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as he'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. And a short gain here down to the 22. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Brady to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Derwin James with a pick. I'm surprised with the lead in a one-score game this late. They're even putting the ball in the air in that situation.
Almost makes me feel like the head coach might be second-guessing himself by not clicking on and saying, all we're doing is running it here. But give credit to the guys on defense. They made a play that they absolutely had to have to give themselves a chance to be in this game.
Now, despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
At the 19-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now. Right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking.
Kick it and go. Kick it and go. We'll step on, spin, move, and zone. Let's go. The sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. We'll step on, spin, move, and zone. Let's go. The sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go.
Running it back, never a cap, out of the draft, watching me ball, soon as I snap, hit of the pack, walk for the sack, shaking them all, breaking them off, talking my talk, walking my wall like I do, sit on the throne, get in the zone, turn it on, must be the shoes, must be the team, must be the camp, must be the crew, you need to win, who need to win, that's all we do, I've been a king and I've been about mine.
It's the NFL on EA Sports coming to you now from the foot of the Rockies in Denver, Colorado. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the Los Angeles Chargers.
Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
Here's Michael Badgley now to get this one started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And he's got some space here. And all the way down to the 29. A huge play there right off the bat. 46 yards. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Now a carry for the former first-round pick of the Chargers. It's Melvin Gordon. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
8 yards to go on second down. Here's Locke. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. Locked on target to Fant for a Bronco first down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Here comes Lindsey, toss right. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. 2nd and 15.
Chargers 23-yard line.
To throw it is Locke. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And he's got his tight end Fant. Touchdown Broncos.
Touchdown.
Noah Fant there to make the grab. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos.
Makes the score. Broncos 7. Chargers nothing.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. He'll set up to throw from the gun. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. First carry for Austin Eckler, who's a Colorado native. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Charger ball carrier. The stop made by Jarrell Casey. It's a gain of 2 yards. And
this defense going to bring out a couple extra DBs here on 3rd and a yard. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler, and he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time.
Bradley Chubb.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Operating from the gun, Herbert. And that is incomplete. Mike Williams, the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Broncos 7, Chargers 0.
Now Eckler. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And down to the 19-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down. They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive, and until that run, there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He finally popped free. But we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting rooms. They planned for a run like that to happen, maybe a couple of them. But what did they tell their guys all week? You know what they said. Move on to the next play. That one just happened. Let it go.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll try the air now with Herbert. And he's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4-yard gain.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Out of the gun, Herbert to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating what we have to make the call. They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And Spencer will elect to not bring it out here. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
On 2nd and 9, Locke, and his throw is incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for, and it's 3rd down.
Chris Harris on the cover.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free, and there's another example, another incompletion.
Throwing his Locke on 3rd down. Screen pass to Lindsey. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Desmond King there on the coverage.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. A throw over the middle taken in. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
At the 43-yard line.
Clock now on 1st down. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Derwin James with a pick, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and...
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Charger drive about to get going. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there and handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
And this one complete to Reed. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Chargers.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. That is caught inside the 5. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. One receiver left, that's Allen. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point by Badgley up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now under 100 yards of total offense. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Clock now on 1st down. Out quickly to Judy. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
24's the mic. Let's go, D.
On first and 10, here's Locke. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Tim Patrick in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Oh, and miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out. And he takes it the distance. No time remaining. Flags, and it's a kickoff return to end the first half.
Michael Badgley lining up for the extra.
So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. Taken about 7 yards deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you turned that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Now left side on the swing pass. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards on the play, first down. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. A shotgun snap for Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. A good rally to the football, keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this second and 9. From the gun, Herbert. That'll be caught right side by Reed. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
Third and 2, Herbert fighting through pressure. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes.
To me, the defense was looking a little gassed near the end of the first half, but they come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play. And they are going for it. Herbert now. And Allen's got it. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on first and 10. Going on the ground with Eckler. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
A gain of 14.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 37-yard line. Operating from the gun. Herbert throwing the out route incomplete. That's Reed.
Herbert's pass.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Now, despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. And that's into the hands of Eckler. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Welcome back now to Denver. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the 4th quarter. On 1st and 10, Herbert on the screen. This is Eckler. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
Broncos 21-yard line.
Again, Herbert. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he is all the way up past the 25. We're holding on to the lead at this stage in the 2nd half. Those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. The 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
Let's go, D.
They'll try the draw, Lindsey. And some room to work. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 43 yards.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On 1st down, right back to Lindsey. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Escaping the pressure right. This is Jennings. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, first down. From the gun, Herbert. That's caught by Jennings. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On second down, Eckler. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. They'll run here with Eckler. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Here is Eckler. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
There he goes left side. Touchdown, L.A. Austin Eckler, 44 yards. And the Chargers are going to take the lead.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now, on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
5-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Shotgun snap to Locke. They'll find Lindsey here. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Locke to throw for it on 4th. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. this, don't play your
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Los Angeles Chargers.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Greg Zuerlein's got it teed up, and off we go from Arlington. And that one into the end zone for an opening touchback. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
The ball carrier.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
21, Ezekiel.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
26.
On second down, Elliott. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying...
That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, 31 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Complete.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
Eckler, the ball
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Able to force him out of the pocket right, but still able to complete it. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards on the play. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. Flush to his right. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Herbert operating from the red zone. Flushed out right. His throw caught right around the 6. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a second and goal. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. Now Herbert, third and goal. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Herbert's pass intercepted. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A first down carry by Elliott. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. Touchdown, Cowboys! Ezekiel Elliott, 41 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. From the 24, they'll go again on second and 10. To throw again. Herbert. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The scoreboard tells the story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Fourth down, and on is Ty Long to punt. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Intercepted by the Chargers.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Completes it to Jennings. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
First down, Los Angeles.
First down, it's Herbert throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. 3 yards the gain there, second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7.
The 38-yard line.
Eluding the pressure right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It's a gain of 7, and it'll make it a second down.
Brings up second and
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. This pass to Jennings, and he makes a catch. He lost 4 there, and it's third down. Well, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on third. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. This is first and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. To the air again, Herbert. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler, and he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And he's got his man. It's Henry for a Chargers touchdown.
Touchdown, LA.
A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Chargers have made this a one-score game. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Cowboys 14. Chargers.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
It's caught. Cooper. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one good for 26 and a first down. Prescott now from the 50. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Well, this is caught by Williams. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Michael Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They keep on the ground with Elliott. This carry with the extra effort is going to get him stopped up just shy of the 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Chargers' 12-yard line.
Here's Elliott. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Again to Ezekiel Elliott. The tackle by Derwin James. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd
and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott hooking up with Amari Cooper. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and get it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun. Herbert. He'll fire this one deep for Eckler. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Lining up for the point after.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21.
57's the Mike. 18, Pioneer. Okay, smash. 57's Mike. Mike 57. Night, sweetheart.
Fresh off of 6 the other way, it's Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And they're able to get this one across the 35. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
Chargers.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert being chased out left. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Dallas, Texas is the spot. 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great. And they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
A gain of 22 yards.
A good pickup there, 22. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Arizona Cardinals and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Mike Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
Michael Badgley ready to get us started, and off we go from SoFi Stadium. And that lands in the end zone, so the opening drive will begin at the 25. Murray now on first down. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
44-yard line.
A first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
On second down, it's Drake. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 7.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And I think the ball's out. And the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play. No doubt they were hoping for 7 points out of this drive, CD. The good news, they could at least salvage 3 because that ball went bouncing out of bounds.
Yeah, how about the bounce that they got that kept them in field goal range? You're exactly right. They get a chance to get 3 points out of it and not cost themselves.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, first and 10 at about the 32. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
On the ground, it's Eckler. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he will take this all the way down to the Cardinals' 12-yard line. A big play there for L.A. 51 yards on the ground. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Herbert on first down now. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup there. Second and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. This is a counter play. Eckler. And he will get in across the trot for a Chargers touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers have taken the lead. And he was was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And he hits Drake. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 18-yard line.
On 2nd down now, it's Drake. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. First down, Murray. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for. And it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Drake. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray forced out, and he will score. Touchdown Cardinals. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Cardinals have retaken the lead. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this carries into the end zone. And when he stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It's a gain of
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun, Herbert. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
1st and 10.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
On second down, here's Herbert. And they wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 27 yards there, a first down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. On 1st and 10, Herbert. And will be intercepted. Good tackle by Murphy. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Hit by Stuart Adderley, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler, and he'll go down at the 28. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. Complete. Hunter Henry with the ground. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now Eckler. Open space inside the 10. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers have once again taken the lead. And that makes it 14-10.
That's the score. Chargers 14. Cardinals 10.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. And this is going to be intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10, 5, and they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
Zane Gonzalez lining up for the extra point.
Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Able to slither by. He doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. An anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Working with a 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Herbert is going to flip one out here to his running back. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 34.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Looking deep for Jennings. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10. The final shot before the break for Herbert. Going deep here for Allen. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off.
The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
They trail by 3, and they just got 3 yards to start the 3rd quarter. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7.
The 17-yard line.
Operating from the gun. And this one complete to Reed. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Herbert on 3rd down now. Throw left side is complete to Reed. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. On 1st down, it's Herbert. He's got a little slant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. To the air again, Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
2nd and 10. Here's Herbert once more. Oh, nearly picked. They may be lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
He was defended.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Herbert throwing again. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jonathan Bullard gets to him for a gigantic loss of 19 yards. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. On the return is Kirk. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Yeah, agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense.
Yeah.
I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
Drake will start the drive on the ground. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Murray.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
3rd and 7.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Andy Lee now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shot on your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Darius Jennings that time. And it's 3rd and 4.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he's going to have the first down as he's marked down just shy of the 20. A Charger first there as Herbert finds Williams.
At the 19-yard line. That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Cardinals 17. Chargers 14.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. On 1st down, Justin Herbert, and caught by Henry. And Henry's hit. He lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And they bring this one back. Scoop and score. Fumble recovery. Touchdown for Arizona.
Zane Gonzalez lining up for the extra
The this was a close game. They needed a little breathing room, where they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following them. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. He completes it to Henry. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, Herbert. This is caught by Williams. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 16 yards, a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now a dump off here complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, 47 yards. And the Chargers are able to make this a close game again. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game.
24. Chargers 21. Michael Badgley
following the touchdown. Badgley out there to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter, and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
On the pickup, it's 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Murray, it's complete to Drake. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
At the 45-yard line.
On 1st down, Drake pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
The ball carrier.
Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And this is going to be a Charger touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like when we talk about the defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
Comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Back to throw, Murray. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Casey Hayward. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.